57 News continues to follow breaking news of violent night across Michiana. 3 separate shootings in 2 counties within minutes of each other. Stephanie Johnson and Alyssa Marino, they are in South Bend covering that violence. But we start with ABC 57's Marissa Kinniston in Elkhart with the latest shooting. Marissa.
Good evening, Brian. I am at the Washington Gardens here in Elkhart, and the complex has obviously had a history of shootings. Now, I just finished talking to Sergeant Snyder with the Elkhart Police Department, and he tells me many of these shootings are independent incidents. Now, here's what happened out here tonight. When police arrived on scene around 9 o'clock, they found one 37-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the stomach. He has been taken to Elkhart General to be treated for his wounds. At this point in the investigation, Elkhart police believe that there was an altercation right before that shooting, and the suspect did fire the weapon. However, the Elkhart police do not have the suspect in custody right now. They are asking anybody within this apartment complex, if they know anything about this crime, to contact Elkhart Police Department. I will have more from Sergeant Snyder later on in this newscast. Reporting live in Elkhart, Marissa Kinniston, ABC 57 News.
And in South Bend, 2 shootings back to back, just minutes apart and blocks away. We start with a shooting that shoppers witnessed in the parking lot of Kroger on Western Avenue. ABC 57 Stephanie Johnson live on the scene. And Stephanie, what can you tell us tonight?
Brian, people were shaking up. It happened around 8 o'clock in this busy Kroger parking lot. Shoppers were in danger. People getting gas were in danger. Police say one man was shot, and now they're seeking the public's help in capturing the suspects. Police say they received the call around 8 o'clock this evening of a shooting in the Kroger parking lot on Western Avenue. It was a hectic scene trying to figure out who saw what and who may have been involved. Police are telling me shots were fired by different guns near the Kroger building, and then the car drove in the direction of the gas station where it hit a curb. A witness says she just heard gunshots and saw a group of guys running. I also want to tell you about another shooting that ABC 57 was the first station on the scene to. This happened just a half a mile away at the corner of Dunham and Liberty Streets in South Bend. That's right off of Olive. Around 7:30, police say a man was shot in the leg at this house. Now, the victim of the shooting that happened at this parking lot right behind me, police are just now telling me that that victim is in surgery right now at an area hospital. Stay with ABC 57 for that. Reporting live in South Bend, Stephanie Johnson, ABC 57 News.
And I spent my time today walking the west side of South Bend, looking to local businesses to hear what they have to say about all of this violence.
We just forget that South Bend doesn't exist in a bubble. This is such a tight-knit business community.
And find out why they say they won't be setting up shop anywhere else anytime soon. That story coming up in 10 minutes.
Now to our top story here at 10. A troubled building in South Bend is getting a facelift. Local developer acquired the South Bend Commerce Center. It's a story that you only saw on ABC 57 News at 6. And new tonight, we are learning more about how this builder could help save another decaying building downtown. ABC 57's Marissa Kinniston has our exclusive report.
Our intention buying it up is to continue our investment in the East Bank.
Restoration, style, and edge. All things we'll soon see where a once troubled South Bend Commerce Center stood. That's because it has a new owner. And by this time next week, the historic building will already start to look different.
The building has great potential. We just need to fix it up.
Dave Matthews with Matthews LLC is working to revitalize the East Bank Village area.
Monday we're going to do a tenant appreciation, so we'll have like coffee and snacks.
Including many of its historic buildings. He's already built several condos and townhomes in the area as well.
And I think we can just make this space really kind of cool and edgy.
But the timing couldn't have been better. Right across the river is South Bend's tallest building, the Chase Tower, another troubled building whose tenants were forced to move out temporarily after the property managers announced the building was in desperate need of repairs. Matthews LLC wants the available space in the Commerce Center to help.
We've given tours to existing tenants. We went through all the occupied floors of the Chase Tower building and passed out contact information, so those tenants are looking for a place to go. We'd love to keep them in downtown South Bend and move them to the East Bank.
He says, well, he has big plans for the Commerce Center, helping to develop downtown South Bend, especially the East Bank, is something he wants to do as a resident and not just as a developer.
We love South Bend. We really care about South Bend. I'm from this area,
And that was ABC 57's Marissa Keniston reporting for us tonight. Matthews tells ABC 57 News that he hopes to fill the empty office space with new tenants and completely revamp the inside. He says that building has a lap pool, racquetball courts, something that he hopes those future tenants will be able to use. Well, tomorrow continues the trial of a woman accused of forcing an abortion, killing her baby. Witnesses in the trial for Purvi Patel say that she ordered a combo of drugs online for just $72 to kill the infant. Today, a detective got on the stand saying that he investigated just how easy it was to purchase the drugs without a prescription, and alarming enough, all it took was a credit card. And in Patel's email inbox, there were emails from that website, although the contents were not revealed. A video was shown today as evidence. In that video, Patel says that she thought that she was only 2 months pregnant and that she had a miscarriage on her bathroom floor earlier that day. She even said she tried to resuscitate the baby. That baby's body was found in a dumpster behind her family's restaurant, Moe's Southwest Grill in Granger, in July 2013. So far, nearly 20 witnesses have taken to the stand. Our special coverage continues tomorrow evening at 5. Tonight, the search is on in LaPorte County for a man wanted on several serious charges. This guy, Maurice Calvin, is wanted on intimidation, auto theft, and battery charges. He is known to frequent the Michigan City area. Police say any tips are appreciated. And this man is wanted out of Elkhart County tonight. 50-year-old Raymond Cole is charged with felony burglary. Sheriff's Office needs your help tracking him down. You can submit an anonymous tip right now on its Facebook page. And in Goshen, an employee at Adventure Electronics says that someone stole their copper pipes right from their air conditioning unit outside. The theft was reported Wednesday. That business right there along Harrison Street. If you saw something that just didn't look right, police are asking for you to give them a call. Well, tonight in ABC 57 Crime Watch, a Kalamazoo County man arrested in Van Buren County on cocaine charges. Van Buren County deputies say that they were trying to pull over this man, Patrick Williams, for a car defect violation, but he pulled into a private driveway, turned off his lights in an alleged attempt to hide from those officers. But deputies say that did not fool them. Once they had him pulled over, they found nearly 5 grams of cocaine. He was charged with intent to deal. Route changes on the way for Michiana transportation. Several local businesses, they voiced their concerns about the location of Route 9. According to the general manager of Transpo, a new bus stop at the Twin Branch Park along Lincoln Way will be more convenient for passengers who take Transpo to the interurban trolley of Elkhart County. For those boarding the bus at the Bittersweet stop, don't worry. The driver will still stop there and pick you up. And many say they really like this idea.
Oh, I think it's going to save maybe a lot of accidents. It's going to be easier for us to get out of the parking lot. It might make traffic a little bit easier.
That route will change on Monday. Well, the South Bend International Airport's Bear in the Air program collects toys for kids in the hospital, and they say that they have given even more to the community. According to the St. Joseph County Airport Security Board, they collected an additional $5,000 during that drive. They'll give that money to the Robert Miller Veterans Center. Well, Friday and Saturday, Buchanan is hosting its 4th annual Thrill on the Hill from 11 o'clock Friday night until 1 o'clock Saturday morning. Adults are welcome to come out for the late night sledding. The hill will open again at 11 o'clock Saturday morning and continue through 9 Saturday night. Wristbands, though, they are needed and need to be purchased before the event begins. If you don't have a wristband, you will not be able to tube. That's so important.
Falling temperatures tonight. We're still in the 30s right now, but we're going to be going down into the 20s and a much colder Friday in your ABC 57 First Warning neighborhood weather forecast.